Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Avid Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts of science by practicing a lot of questions. In this video, we are going to solve this question on Leetcode regarding find loyal customers. The difficulty level of this question is medium, and I'm going to share the SQL schema as well as the Panda schema in the description box below. Okay, the question reads: we are given a table called customer transactions with 5 different columns: transaction ID, customer ID, transaction date, amount, and transaction type. Transaction ID is the unique identifier for this table. Transaction type can be either purchase or refund. We are asked to write a solution to find loyal customers. A customer is considered loyal if they meet all the following criteria: made at least 3 purchase transactions, have been active for at least 30 days, their refund rate is less than 20%. We need to return the result table ordered by customer ID in ascending order. Okay, let's go to this example. Here we have the customer transactions table with various transactions, customer ID, transaction date, the amount, and the type of transaction. If we look at customer ID 101, we have 4 different rows. And then if we look at, so there are all of these 4 are purchase transactions. So 4 different purchase transactions. So first condition is satisfied that the customer ID 101 has made at least 3 purchase transactions. Let's look at if they have been active for last 30 days or not. So the first transaction for them was made on 5th of January, and 30 days from that would be around 5th or 6th of February, right? But their last transaction was made on 20th of January. So clearly they have been active for more than 30 days. So second condition is also satisfied. The third condition, refund rate should be less than 20%. Since we already discussed that all the transactions of customer IDs 101 are purchases, so basically refunds are 0. So 0 out of 4 is 0%. So it satisfies all the 3 different conditions, and that should be in the output. So if we look at our output, we have customer ID 101 in the output. So basically, to solve this question, what we need to do is we can group by the customer ID and then try to find out these 3 things. Firstly, how many purchase transactions they have made, how many days they have been active for, and what's their refund rate. Okay, let's do this. So from this table called customer transactions, let us group by the customer ID. Then for every customer ID, so return me the customer ID and let's count the number of purchase transactions. How can we do that? We can use case when statement that, hey, case when our transaction type is equal to purchase, then you return me a value 1, else you return me a value 0. End the case statement, and if we perform a sum of this entire thing, this is going to give us the number of purchases. So let's alias this as number of purchases. Secondly, we need to get what's their refund rate. So similarly, what we can do is where your transaction type is equal to refund, give me 1 else 0, you sum that up, so that is going to give you the number of refunds. But here the question says their refund rate, so number of refunds divided by the total number of transactions made by that person. So let me just copy this entire thing, right? Because we can just find out the number of refunds from here. So copy this, paste it here, and if I just change this to refund, this entire thing is going to give me the number of refunds. And if I divide this by count of distinct transaction ID, right? Count of distinct transaction ID, that is going to give me, right? So transaction ID. So this ratio is going to give me the refund rate. So let me alias this as refund rate. Thirdly, the third condition that we need to satisfy is this should have been active for at least 30 days. So what we can do is we can find out the maximum transaction date, minimum transaction date, and subtract the two to get the number of days between them. So let's get date diff. So this function gives you the number of days between two dates. So maximum of transaction date and then minimum of transaction date, and let's alias this as active days. Okay, let me go ahead and run this and let's see what do we get in our output. Okay, if we look at our output right now, let me just drag it to the left. What we have here is for every customer ID, the number of purchases made, what's their refund rate, and number of active days. So what we can do is we can save this entire thing in a common table expression and then apply the filter. So with CTE as, this entire thing goes into parentheses, and then from this common table expression, we need to keep only those customers where number of purchases is at least 3, right? If we look at these three, conditions, at least 3, so greater than equal to 3, and has been active for at least 30 days. So active days is greater than equal to 30, and refund rate is less than 20%. So refund rate is less than 0.2. For these conditions, when satisfied, return me the customer ID, and this should be ordered by customer ID as well. So order by customer ID. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get in our output. So yeah, this is accepted. If I look at our output is same as expected output. Let me go ahead and submit to pass all the test cases or not. So yeah, this is accepted, and this is how we do it. So not a difficult question, however, somewhat tricky. Basically, you need to, calculate, okay, how many number of purchases were made, what's the refund rate, how to get the number of active days between two different dates, right? So we use date div. Once we had these three information for each of the customer ID, what we did was simply kept all those customers which satisfy the three criteria. That is at least 3 purchase transactions, at least active for 30 days, and refund rate is less than 20%. So that's how we do it. Let me know if there's a better, more efficient to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.